Hello, welcome to 5 Minutes of Lean. Today's topic is 2-second lean. So this topic is really impactful for me, has changed a lot about how I do things, not just at work, but at home. And it's all based off of a book by Paul Akers called 2-Second Lean. The book is available in PDF format and audiobooks for free on his website, paulakers.net. There's also a lot of other resources there like YouTube videos and other short lean books around health and fitness and travel and things like that. But this one here to me was a huge impact and has changed an awful lot about my lean journey. So I want to talk a little bit about some of the takeaways from that book, and these I've put into practice and been utilizing and has definitely changed my approach. So first thing is around teaching people to see waste. So continuously discussing the 8 types of waste and encouraging people to find it within their processes or their workspaces or their lives. There is also another one of these 5 minutes lean trainings out there on the 8 types of waste. So the next thing is using lean as only a tool will leave you disappointed. I've definitely seen this firsthand, and I'm a big advocate of explaining that lean tools are great and they work wonderful when they're accompanied by the behavior and the principles and the culture that support it. So if you just simply break out a tool and apply it, the sustainability of that fix seems to be going down pretty drastically when there doesn't seem to be a lean culture or set of behaviors and principles that surround it. I like to use the analogy of a traffic light. So a red light does not stop your car. So the red light is a tool, but it's the principle of the behavior that's associated with that tool that actually stops your car. And I've seen it in practice quite a few times. Teams that have the behaviors and the principles, when they apply the tools, seem to be seeing incredible amounts of success with the tools. Next, lean is very simple at the core. And this has really changed for me after reading this book. So he talks about the fact that you'll dramatically increase the odds of failure if you overcomplicate it. It's going to feel like another flavor of the month, big corporate initiative, and just not get any buy-in. And I've, on my journey, been somewhat guilty of that and have definitely course corrected that since reading this book about a year and a half ago, and I've noticed the impact. I've seen a difference in how I'm able to spread a lean culture by simplifying it. So to that end, I want to give an example here, and I have dozens of these or hundreds of these examples, things I've done, but this one I felt like could apply to a lot of people within the organization. So this is just different, 2-second improvement on how I keep notes. So the left one was what my notes look like in 2017. So sheet of paper, write everything down on a list, cross it off when you're done, highlight things, circle things, all that stuff, and then stick them in a drawer for the next decade in case you need them and never pull them out. But I made a change. I found one of these PTO pay date calendars laying around that was from the prior year and realized it works well as a kind of a mini dry erase board. So keeping my notes on there. As soon as I finish the task, I just simply take that little blue Expo dry erase eraser and take it off of there. If there's something on the list that needs to be filed for future reference or access in the future, I take a photograph and stick it where it belongs in my digital filing system so it's easy to find. So what? Now that we know this, what's our next step? So for me, 2-second lean at its core is simple. So implementation is also simple. Just get out there, identify something that bugs you, and fix what bugs you. But then I also encourage that you share what you fixed, and then keep on fixing what bugs you. It's these small improvements that add up really fast when you have an entire organization that's focused on fixing these little things that bug you. So as you fix something that bugs you, and your neighbor fix something that bugs them, and somebody else downstream fix something that bugs them, it really adds up very quickly to have a major impact on the organization. So as always, if you have any feedback, comments, or suggestions, please reach out to me. I hope you found this information helpful and look forward to being with you along your long, lean journey.